Etsy News, your place for all things Etsy News related. What has Etsy been up to this week? I just hit the mic, I'm sorry. What has Etsy been up to this week? And it almost impresses me that every week Etsy is able to bring up so much news that excites and infuriates us, and this week is no exception. There's a hidden change to the fees to set up a brand new Etsy shop, my favourite tools being removed from Etsy, and more. So let's get into it. Firstly, for all you Canadian sellers, new fees for you. Great news. Regulatory operating fee is set to go live on the 18th of August. This will be 1.15% charged on each order. So that's on top of all of your other fees. Many countries, including the UK, have a regulatory operating fee, but that is particularly high, added on top of what your fees already are. Etsy says they do this because the cost of operating in our countries is higher. So just tell us what the fees are in our countries. It gets too much for most people to see. You've got your fee and then your processing fee and then this fee and then that fee. Just tell us the whole thing in one go. But they don't. So anyway, yeah, this is one that to say I'm not happy with would be a bit of an understatement. My favourite in the world, Etsy tool, Search Analytics Beta, is going. Etsy is phasing this out from the 14th of August. They're saying visit the shop stats instead to find your most current search analytics. The problem is there isn't the same data in the shop stats. Things like the number of impressions, that is the number of times someone has searched for a specific keyword and Etsy has shown them your listing in that search. The Search Analytics Beta is the only place we get this data, and this is very important data. So it says, stay tuned for some exciting new search insights coming soon. We don't know how soon, we don't know how good they'll be. It could be amazing. They could be just bringing this out of beta and it's going to be a great thing. They've got all the data added. Or there's the cynical side of me. And I know a lot of you, like when they changed Etsy ads, they're saying, we're making it better so it won't be so confusing for you poor people to have to figure out how to run your own ads. We'll just take it out of your hands. So I worry we're just going to make it easy for you by taking all that complicated data away from you. So, if you're not already hanging about for my Etsy summer camp, which I'm doing weekly just now, that is step by step showing the things that I'm doing just now and actionable things that you can do in your shop every week or whenever I sit down to film, pretty much, but at least every week. I will be diving into my shop stats because it is important that the 14th of August, we're losing this data. Whether we get it back quickly, whether we get it back in a better form, we don't know. But I might not have that data in a month's time, so I'm going to show you how I'm going to be looking into it. But I'm not super keen on that, obviously. Etsy Design Awards are now open if that interests you. It's like a wee competition. You submit one of your listings, and they pick the best and go, woohoo, here's some money. It's a cool thing for the people that win. I'm not trendy enough. I'm unlikely to win, so I'm probably not going to enter. But there's an interesting thing. When I dug into it, some of the criteria and everything. Now, in the Bernstein webinar that I talked about a month or so ago, Josh Silverman, the CEO of Etsy, did mention they're going to be showing your shop quality score. Not worded it different. It's not your shop and marketplace experience score, but a shop quality score. we're going to be showing this, and they're going to be making everything clearer. And well, I'm just going to show you this. So, is this a hint? So they said things you can do to be getting found for this competition, but you know, making sure that you have an optimized listing and shop. Make sure your listing is set up for success by using all 13 tags. Yes, we know that's a handy thing that helps you get seen in more searches. Filling out your item description. Yes, in clear, compelling language, that helps conversion. Also, make sure you have at least 5 listings. Complete your shop policies. Now, that's part of your marketplace experience score. Consider delivering globally and offering free delivery. Now, you've always got to be careful with the wording, not just on Etsy, but with anything. Also, make sure you have and complete your shop policies. Complete shop policies are part of your current marketplace and user experience score. I can't remember the exact wording of that. So make sure you do that because it's important. Make sure you have at least 5 listings. So are Etsy telling us that they consider a shop complete if it has at least 5 listings? We'll consider, that's the minimum amount you need for them to sort of count them. I know they have spoken in the past that they do consider a listing complete with 5 photographs or more. So they're saying 5 listings. That's interesting. It might be specific to the awards. They want a shop that has more than 1 listing, but I'm going to keep just not saying you've got to make more listings, but just watch this space. I got word back from my contact on Etsy about the changes to photography. We've been talking about this for weeks. So absolutely, she confirmed that they've changed the policy now, that you used to, if you sold print on demand items, your images for that had to be either of the physical product or the mock-up from your production partner. Now they're just saying any mock-ups are okay, unless your item is personalized or customized. And she specifically said these print on demand items need a physical photo, not a mock-up. Again, do with this what you will. Obviously, I've spent months backwards and forwards here, and in the middle of this, Etsy changed their policies. Interesting. But now this is definitely a change that, and it's very annoying because the personalized stuff are what Etsy wants. Etsy wants personalized things, but they're making it more difficult. But another part of me does say, fair enough. If you are selling print on demand things, I'm sorry to say, but it does make sense to have in your hand a physical created item, just simply because you don't know the quality of them. You don't know how well your designs are printing on an item. So it does make sense. I know people have thousands and thousands of listings. You're going to have to look into how you do this. But if you already own some of your items, then take some pictures of them just to keep yourself right. It looks better for the customer anyway. And the other thing they have said in this is if you get permission from a customer, you could use a customer's photo. If they sent a photo in a listing review or something and it looks awesome, you can say, hey, that's a great photo. Do you mind if I use it? So that would then be a physical photo of an item that you created. And they say that the photos have to be either something you took or you have permission to use. So if you have permission, then that's good. This has been, even before yesterday when the internet went dark, blue screen. If you suffered from blue screen of death, you're probably not watching this because they're saying the blue screen issue is going to require an expert to come in and help you with that just now. They're working, the clever people are working, don't know why I did that. Clever people are working on ways to teach normal people how to connect their computers up again. But But even before that, this week's been weird. I've seen a lot of people telling me more than usual for sure, their seller account was hacked. All of them have two-factor authentication, but you should have that. That's an extra level of security anyway, but it doesn't mean you are 100% protected. One person was talking about how it was during the night and the person that hacked their shop was using it to send out spam emails to tons of people. They dived in with Etsy, got their shop back, and then Etsy suspended their shop for spam messages that weren't their spam messages. So Etsy, keep a grip. It wasn't the person sending them. You should be able to look and send a thing to your system to say, disregard these messages. It wasn't the poor person's fault. So this was definitely not a good thing. Other people are saying, when they're trying to get in and this hacker is doing goodness knows what in their shop, Etsy customer support is being a nightmare to deal with. It's like, oh yeah, we'll get back to you. It's like, no, get the person, get on the line, get this fixed. I had this years ago with someone hacked my PayPal account and I was trying to block everything and PayPal contacted me and said, have you got an issue here? I'm like, yes, I have. And they were continuing on chat with me while fixing the issue, getting my money back. Whereas Etsy's like, oh, that's a shame, we'll get back to you. It's like, no. Like this, ignore everyone else's dumb questions for the minute. Not dumb, but everyone else's questions can wait. This needs dealt with immediately. So yes. And the final one, brace yourself. I am totally not happy with this. I saw several people commenting they went to open another Etsy shop, and we've been told it's $15 to open an Etsy shop, and they were getting charged different amounts of money. Some $15, some $30. There were some, it looks like there was some kind of currency conversion issue. So rather than $15 converted to their own currency, which would have been several thousand whatever currency, Etsy wasn't doing the conversion was and wasn't. Instead of $15, they were getting charged several $1,000s because they'd messed up the conversion. But in the Etsy forums, proper Etsy staff came on and said on the forums, the onboarding fee value is based on a number of factors and are made visible when you begin opening your shop and again before you're charged. So based on a number of factors, everybody is getting charged, has the possibility to get charged something different. Now, I have heard people who already have good shops that the fees being waived. Also in the forums, somebody said what they got told in Etsy chat by a customer support person. Now, this is only somebody said because we're not allowed to share exactly what the customer support people tell us. So it always makes it dodgy. That means they've got no accountability for the words they said. But somebody said that Etsy said to them that basically they're testing randomized fees for opening a shop, and this is just based on what an AI thinks. And this is absolutely not cool if this is the case. It might not be the case, but yeah, I don't think this is very cool to randomly charge people whatever and maybe see, oh yeah, some people are being put off when it goes up to $50 and some people like, no. Tell us what it costs to open an Etsy shop. Anyway, those are just my thoughts. You let me know what you think, and hang around for the cool new song from Udemy, Udio.com. Have a listen.
And if you have some dreams to craft and share, Coach Pam's got wisdom, don't despair. Turn your passions into things that bling. With each